Hi, I'm Katie from Usborne Book. I'm here to show you a few of my favorite books from the 2000 titles that they have in the collection. So there are 4 categories of books I have to show you today. I have busy books, I have storytime books, I have a couple of art books, and I have some learning books, like homework helpers, encyclopedias. Alright, so let me get started. The first book I have to show you is the Busy Bug book. And this one has a very busy bug that is a wind-up bug and crawls over the pages. It has this cute little track that goes around, and you can read the words and follow it along with the bug. Actually, the bug moves very fast, so it'll probably do 2 laps before you can read everything. And there's also lots of textures on here. Each of these little holes has something hiding behind, another little bug or worm. So that is the Busy Bug book. I also have one of our bestsellers. There's A Mouse About the House. What's fun about this book is the little holes that go from each page. And the little kid can learn to pull him through and stick it through the next hole by following these dotted lines. And you can read the story along as they do that. And this book runs at $10.99. Pretty good deal for it. And it's a long book too. There's lots of pages. For a very entertaining read. And there's even a mouse on the back that you can copy in case you lose this one, which I thought is pretty genius. So that's Mouse About the House. Another great busy book is Under the Sea. And I was really impressed when I opened this up to see the illustrations inside. They are very, very bright, very beautiful. And as a fish enthusiast, I thought that they covered a lot of different kinds of fish. And of course dolphins. And there is a little fish all throughout the book that you can find. He's the one with the black stripes. And he's hiding on each page. So it's fun to look for him. And there's the whales and the sharks and the seahorses. I love this. And the baby seahorses. And the beautiful coral reef. And again, you can look for the little fish everywhere. And jellyfish. And there's little fish. So very impressive. And for just $10 for $9.99, it's a good deal. Especially if you like fish like we do. Alright, I'm going to actually swap those. Another great busy book is Secrets of the Seashore. There's 2 in this series. There's The Secret of the Apple Tree, and of course we went with the sea theme, Secrets of the Seashore. This is a shine light book, which is kind of exciting. I'll show you how it works. So you get to read this over here talking about the tide pools and then what lives in the tide pools. And you get your handy flashlight out, or your cell phone with a flashlight if you like, and you shine it. So we can do this. And you can see there are things hiding in the water. And splashes coming up even. Depends how far you look on the page. And you turn it, and it talks about in the water lives all kinds of animals inside the tide pool, waiting for the water to come in. It's adorable. There are things hidden behind each page, all different kinds of sea creatures. I'm trying to find a crab, he's my favorite. Little crab. Someone's hiding under the rock. Who could it be? Can you shine your lights? Look, it's a crab. And you can see him on the next page. Great illustrations. Very fun for the kids. It's just so exciting for them to shine a flashlight and see what's behind there. I thought it was a genius idea. $12.99. That's Secrets of the Seashore. Now, this is another great busy book. Also, I was tempted to put it in the homework helper section, but it's also great for busy people. Busy fingers can look at these flaps and they see close-ups of the illustrations in there. That's your blood going through the veins. That's your stomach with the stomach acid. Very exciting for kids to always figure out what's behind there and what better thing to learn about than their body. It goes through all the different systems. It's got your food, it's got your air, it's got your nervous system, your muscles, your brain, and a lot of information. And I love actually there's little people all throughout doing different actions. Great for kids to look at and keep interested, because sometimes the weird pictures, like seeing your muscles, can be a little strange, but there's fun little people throughout to keep their interest. So that's the inside your body, and that's only $14.99. Very great to have in your home library. And some other things to keep kids busy are the flashcards. And these are the activity cards. This is 100 things for little children to do on a trip. You can hand these out. They are wipe clean, so they can draw on them if you trust them with markers in the car, and it wipes right off. And different things to spot. It's a spotting game. Look, there's even an undersea search. You look at the card and you see how much you can spot. So there's 100 different cards in there, each with something different to do. Great way to keep kids busy on a long car trip, or on a plane ride, or just driving around to do errands. Great thing to have in your bag. 100 things to do on a trip for $10. It's a good deal. Another reusable thing, and very popular, are the Usborne sticker collection. There is a huge variety of sticker books. They have the Dolly sticker books, and they have the Rescue Mission sticker books. Some for girls, some for guys, and some in between. They have an extreme sports activity book with stickers. And these stickers are reusable. So, great stickers. You can put them on, you can take them off, put them back on again. A lot of pages. There are 25 different page spreads where you can put your stickers on. Pretty exciting for kids. They get to do a lot of stickering. Good for you, good for them. And those run at just $8.99 each. It's a good deal. So for Storytime books, my favorite is the Usborne Farmyard Tales. These are illustrated by Stephen Cartwright. He was an illustrator for Usborne for about 20 years before he passed away, and they are adorable. They are the story of Poppy and Sam and their dog Rusty on Apple Tree Farm. And they get to go through all kinds of farmer life, chasing the pigs, having sheep get out, chasing them around, a lot of chasing, going to shows, and obviously learning lots of lessons along the way. If you have an older version of these Farmyard Tales, they have added 3 or 4 train stories, which are included in a separate edition, if you like, to complete your collection with the little book of train stories for just $9. It's also a good sample if you just want to experience the Farmyard Tales without getting the full volume. The full volume is $25. It's a decent chunk. But one thing I wanted to point out is it has this dual reading, where you have a line on top that says a simple version of the story, and lines on the bottom that complete the story. And you can read just the lines on top for, say, a toddler, or you can have your child who's learning to read the top line, and you can finish the story with the bottom, or you can read them all. You can do whatever you like, and they're fun little stories, just a lot of short stories. There's about 20 different stories in the complete volume. The little book of train stories has, just the 4 train stories. And if you don't need the dual reading quality, if you just want it to read to your kid for story time, this is the miniature edition of the Farmyard Tales, and it has, I believe it was 8 different stories from that complete collection, I guess, a little sampling of the favorites. And you do lose that dual reading, but you still get the great stories. Those are the Farmyard Tales. And if you want the dual reading, but you don't necessarily need the farm, this is the First Experiences collection, and these start off at $4.99. They are very short, one-story reads. This one's talking about going to the doctor, and it follows a different family, not necessarily Poppy and Sam. This is the Jays, and how they go to the doctor and see the doctor, and then there's also going to the dentist, and I believe there's also going on a plane, and some other first experiences that are fun, short story reads to have around the house, and they do have that dual reading set up for them. That's a big book. One more storybook is Bob is a Unicorn. You want that one out? Okay. And in this story, Bob is pretending to be a unicorn, and nobody can see that what he's trying to be. And so he goes through all the animals, and they're talking to him like, "What are you doing, Bob? What are you supposed to be?" And he keeps telling them, "I'm a unicorn, see?" And they're like, "No, we don't see." Lots of different animals. Until finally he says, "Oh well." And then a little pretty fairy comes along, and she says, "Wow, you're a great unicorn. Let's play." And he says, "Yes, please." And it shows the actual unicorn, who's really an elephant. And he and his fairy run off to play. Adorable story. This Bob is a Unicorn. Starts at $14.99. Okay, into our art book. This is one of my favorite art books. This is a Doodle a Day. There is a bunch in this series. The big book of doodling, drawing, and coloring is almost like this, but bigger. This one contains tear-out pages, so it's good to have in your bag or in your office maybe for a tear-out page and let the kids take it home, or tear out a page and let the kids work on it. And they all have different prompts, and then the kids are able to finish coloring based on those prompts, or the story, or doodling the rest of the faces. 365 different pages of things to do. I'm sure everyone will be able to find something to do in this book, and that is for just $13.99. I have a few of our Wipe Clean books. Books, yes. Wipe Clean Words, Wipe Clean First Letters. These are great. They come with a little pen and big 2-page spreads. And I like that they have not only the words that you can write that are dotted, but they have dotted things other places. So you can, I can trace this shirt, or I can trace the hat. There's more things to do than just the words, so it keeps kids really busy along with learning the words. All the Wipe Clean books are $7.99. This is the first Numbers book. Very busy, lots to do, lots to count. And a good number of pages for a Wipe Clean book that you can use over and over and over again. And those are the Usborne books that I have to show you. Thank you for watching, and thanks for joining us at our show, and I hope you have fun shopping. Bye.